Hello, welcome back for what may be the final episode of this season. We'll see. We're 4-7, and we haven't performed well lately. We've really kind of been heartbreaking lately. We lose in overtime to Boise State, and then we have that close call against Oregon. Washington State, we beat them last year. But they are number 19. Let's take a look at the matchup really quick here. Let's look at the conference. Well, they don't defend the pass very well. Then again, we don't pass very well. We're 11th in both, so that's kind of a wash. Is there anything we do well? Well, rushing offense. How are they in rushing defense? They're 6th in the conference, and we're 5th in offense. So, this could be pretty close. It actually could be. We're undefeated against Washington State, but I don't know. This is a different year. The line is Cougars by 2.5. So this is not impossible, but it's going to be uphill. I'm thinking we have a chance. Not a huge chance, but, I don't know if this follows the... 6 wins is how you get bowl eligible. I've seen teams get in at 5-7. So we will see. It would be a huge ending to our second season. If we could finish. If we could get in a bowl game. And then, of course, if we could win one, that would be, even better. But let's go ahead. I think we've done the recruiting for this week. Let's just take a look. There's nothing more to do. Yeah, we pretty much got that set. So I'm not going to do anything more there. Except, I don't think we really need any more home visits. I'll tell you, I wonder if we should really go aggressive on these official visits. I'll tell you what, there's more recruiting to go after this. I wonder... let's see. Is there anyone? We had scholarship but not official visits. Oh, yeah. Okay, might as well. No sense being frugal now at this point. We're going big or going home. Michael Forney. Let's just take a quick trip down here. See if there's anyone who would be worthy of... Okay, this guy's not bad. Sylvia. We'll do an official visit there. Hogan. Roy Alley doesn't even have a home visit yet. But we got him covered. Okay, the rest of these guys, we don't have home visits. I don't know. Maybe let's see. Yeah. I guess we had to add some at the last minute. Okay, Forney, we come back to. Okay. Are you ready? I'm not. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do this. I wonder, and we did make some playbook changes. Let's just overview that. Hate it when this happens. The thing crashed. I'll be right back. Okay, a little interruption there. This game. Save early and save often because you never know when it's going to crash. Okay, I think I got back in and I think I repeated everything that I did before, and I might not have. But anyway, I was gonna take one more look at the playbook. I'm a little nervous. I want to go out on a winning streak. I don't want to, I really think, we ought to. I'm going to really ratchet down the pass. You know what? I think I might have set this. I think I set this to 1/100, meaning these are effectively percentages. So with that being said, we can set these up probably a little bit higher than I have them set here, but... second and short, second and medium. Maybe second and short will go to second and short. Just get that first down. Just get that first down. Seriously. Maybe first and short we can be a little aggressive. First time we go a little higher. This is the percentage, roughly the percentage of times that we're going to pass. Second and long. Maybe a little bit. Once you get to third and long, I think we can go 100. Because there's no way. Oh, it's third and long. Yeah, okay. I was about to say there's no way to say. Third and medium. Yeah, probably we want almost all the time. Third and short. Maybe we'll go 60. But I think bottom line is, I think we're possibly passing the ball too much. We don't have a good quarterback. It's just, and I think we're really. Let's even set this lower. Let's. We are a run-oriented team, and I think we need to do more of it. Third and short. Oh, that's way too high. 35. This is the last game of the season. We can't adjust it anymore after this, so that's why I'm being a little extra. First and short. Because first and short, look, if it's first and not, this is obviously not going to happen anymore. If you follow football, you know that. You know, that'd be like first and, I think that'd be like first and 3. Or first and less. That almost never happens. But in the case that it does, hey, you know what? If it's like first and 3, hey, what the hell? Take a chance on first down, right? First and medium, this would be like a first and 5. Maybe we can make that 50-50. First and long. Yeah. And then we want to go a little. Second and medium, maybe that will go to 50. Yeah, but we want to start out running. Okay. That's good enough. One more look at the playbook, because I'm just... get any of the trash out of it. One of these days, I want to bring over the playbook from my... I have a much bigger playbook on some of my Sim League teams, and I want to bring that over. But some of these, I think, just need to... yeah. These really shouldn't be above 4. But on these, we really want to ratchet these. Okay, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, but that's on 23 calls. I think we can make this at least an 8. That's a 10. That's at least an 8, just because it hasn't been run as many times. That's a 10. That's a 10. 2 interceptions, so maybe I'll bring it down a little bit, but it's still pretty good. 3 interceptions. Yeah, we'll be a little careful with those, but... Oh, 3 touchdowns. Fullback streak, I'll tell you what. I don't really normally like that, but it's apparently doing well, so I'll... Okay, so anything with 13.4 yards, anything with 8 yards or greater, we're running like 5, 7, 10, 12, 14... probably less than 20% of the time. I wonder if we should just take some more. Well, I don't want to. These haven't been run at all, and I want to give them a chance. But I think maybe some of these that we have run a lot of times and just haven't done. In fact, I think 17 for 2.8. Yeah, let's get rid of some of those. On second thought, off tackle right, bring it down to 3. Speed right. We don't want to take out the quarterback sweep options, really, unless they're doing poorly. Okay. that one could be down a little bit. This one could be down, come down a little bit. All right, I think this is gonna serve us. I'm keeping the 7. I'm keeping this one a little down because it did go twice for interceptions. But you know what? Maybe I'll be a little aggressive with that one. Okay. Save. You got to save every 5 minutes here. I'm telling you. Let's see if we don't get as many penalties this time. Unfortunately, penalties, guys, you're listening? Penalties are not adjustable. Is this game going to be at home or... I hope it's at least at home. We may not have as many penalties. No, it's on the... Oh, yeah, it is at home. I can say Washington State. Okay, we're at home. We're favored by 2.5. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's actually sim week 14. That'll bring us into the conference championships, but we're in no danger of playing for a conference championship. So, I want to show the score. Watch game. Let's go ahead and... If we get to a bowl game, I will call the plays in that game. I made up my mind for that, but it's not worth doing here. Let's put this on fastest so we can get it over with quickly if we do end up... I think it should be competitive, or at least at home. And early on in the game, I'm just going to kind of go over what we're doing from here. We're reaching... Well, there's a good chance this is the last video of our second season. There could be one more, either if we make a bowl game or even if we don't. I may just kind of tie up loose ends, do the red shirts, that type of thing. But for all intents and purposes, this is either this or next episode will be our last game of the year. Now, what I'm going to do after this... Normally, I only do these series for 2 seasons, but I do honestly feel we have unfinished business. So I want to continue this for another season, but I also feel it's getting a little bit repetitive. I mean, how many recruiting things do you have to watch, right? And I want to start... Anyway, well, that didn't start well. I want to start another series... I would go back to the pro. I got a few options that I'm considering. Okay, we got a sack there. Let me hold that thought. See how if we get up to a good start here. We are still throwing a lot on first down, considering... oh, that was third. So, option number 1 is... we go back to the pro game, but the pro game has a couple of modes that I have never played. One of them is try the game as a player. You go through the career as a player, not a coach. The other one is, I'm not exactly sure about it. It's kind of a fantasy mode where you do a fantasy draft every year. You do a fantasy draft, you play a year, and then you re-fantasy draft every season. That can be kind of fun to check out for a couple of seasons. So that's the options if we go back to DDS Pro. And by the way, I'm not giving up on this series. I want to continue it, but I also feel that it's getting repetitive. I think I'm going to continue Colorado State, but we're not going to have videos as often. It may be twice, maybe even once a month, while we branch out into other games. I got to see how far things go. I'm having a little bit more time on my hands these days for reasons I don't really want to go into, but so anyway, yeah. So DDS Pro is one option. Actually, let's watch the rest of this drive first. Okay, 1st and 10, end of the first quarter. Can we get in and tie it? Probably not. I'm getting cynical at this point. All right, at least Coburn's back. Field goal for the beginning of the second quarter. Okay, it's good. So option number 2 is to try a different game. I don't want to make this a channel just about draft day sports. I want to go into other arenas too. So the other option in terms of an elongated series is Franchise Hockey Manager. Let's play some hockey. I'm not really experienced with that game. I've played it a little bit. I do play in one competitive league, but I think it'd be kind of fun. It's one that I don't really know all that well. So it'll be certainly something different, and it's not going to involve the level of recruiting and everything that we do here. Okay. 14-3. I think those are the 3 main options that I'm considering. DDS Pro with player mode, DDS Pro Fantasy Mode, and Franchise Hockey Manager. It's probably going to be one of those 3. Now, there are other possibilities. I do have games that I might just kind of dust off that I haven't played in a while. It might make interesting change of pace, such as non-sports games. I mean, there's I have a game called American Truck Simulator. You basically... Well, you take trucking jobs, and you own a truck. You take trucking jobs. You drive around the country. It's kind of, they have realistic maps and everything. I think I would not make a series of that. That would be a one-off every now and then. I don't see myself making a series of that. There's plenty of series up there on that. Okay, there we go. The other idea is to do something in Draft Day Pro that, kind of like we did here. Take a rock bottom team or an expansion team and bring them up from nothing. I have a league that I could do that with. A custom league that I could do that with. All right! Hey, oh my God, yeah, Selby. We're back in it, boys. And we've only had 7 penalties. That's not bad. This game has a lot of penalties. I'm sorry, the penalties in this game are just unrealistic. I mean, even 5 for them is a lot. I didn't even notice that. I thought, oh. And there you go. I think we need a new quarterback. We need a lot of help on this team. We've got crap talent. That's what we do with what we have. And I'm hoping we get, if we can get to a bowl game, which looks less and less likely. Oh, I guess they missed a field goal. Did they? Oh, well, maybe they won't this time. Now they get it all the way back. Okay, so what... Oh, that was the end of the first... Okay, well, that was the end of the first half, so it didn't hurt us, but... Let's slow this down a little bit. Hang on a second. Penalty is going to be on us, of course. No, it's on them. Oh, no, yeah, it is on us. Neutral zone infraction. Okay, so... 250... Wait, we're outgaining them 252 to 190. So what's the problem? We've only been sacked once. 8 penalties. 3 of 9 for third downs. They're 1 of 8. I mean, statistically, we should have a slight edge. And yet we don't. Okay, well, let's let this drive play out, and then we'll at least get our offensive stats. I think we have not done well. And, I mean, Coburn... I guess he was enough to kind of get us to that, second level, or at least the 1.5 level, but he's not going to take us to a bowl game. We need an overhaul at multiple positions here, particularly defensively. We just can't play defense. And, we're not doing so bad. 197 yards. Oh, fumble! We held him to, 180 yards or something in the first half. So I mean, that's not all bad. We also just can't score when we absolutely need to. Like we're just leaving too many. I figure if we run the ball more. Coburn's 12 for 22, but 2 interceptions. Selby, see, here we go. Selby, 10 for 110 yards. This is why I increased the running. We've passed the ball 22 times and we've run 25. No, sorry, Yeah, we passed 22 times and we've run 25 times. I'd rather run a little bit more often than that. See, I mean, it's just... We won the game where I did the play calling. Just saying. Maybe I should have done that here. Oh, well, I mean, it's an 11-point game. Let's not panic yet. But we got to start playing defense. We gave up 24 points in the first half. And one of those was a pick six. That hurt. At the end of the first half, it was going to be 17-10, but it ended up 24-10. It's not one of those things where you lose the game, you get a number 1 draft pick. There's no draft here. So we got to convince people to sign, and we're not going to convince people to sign if we're winning 4 games a year. At least no one of any quality. I mean, I'm not the best recruiter. I like to think I'm a good recruiter and that, we usually overachieve what we should be able to do. Come on, please let it be on them. All right, there we go. Got a little bit of a break. We are getting the breaks. No, I was about to say we're getting the breaks on penalties. We've got 8. Now, they've caught up. Now, they have 8 penalties to match our 8. I wonder if it's just like one of those penalties are just like you see in the pros. Penalties are just one of those things that happen as a losing teams. Like it's just, which comes first? Are they losing teams because they get penalized, or do they get penalized because they're losing teams? There's probably a little bit of both. Oh my God, we had 3 open. Armia was open. What the hell? We should have completed that. And no, it's going to be another field goal. And okay, well, I mean, it's 8 points. We're staying in there. And look, the Cougs are ranked. So, I mean, it's not lost on me that we're within 8 points of a ranked team. But on the other hand, I mean, it's a game we won last year, and we did have an upset. We upset Washington when they were undefeated. So, I mean, we had our moments. Okay. 2nd and 10. But we do need an overhaul. It's not like in pro where you do that with free agency and draft. I mean, we've been overhaul. The big thing is recruiting, and we've been doing that all season. And I think we've got some good players. I got to check our distribution of star. How many 5s, how many 4s, 3s, 2s, compared to last year, this year compared to last year. And then I'm going to do the same thing next year when we begin the... I don't know how I'm going to do this. I think I'll probably still do the off-season at the regular pace and have the episodes and everything like that. But when we get to the regular season, I'm wondering if I might do auto-recruit. And that'll bring us through quicker because I don't really like auto-recruit, but I figure at this point, I've shown how to recruit, and it's really getting tedious. It's slowing the series down. It's slowing the seasons down. And so I have to make a decision at some point. Maybe I'll auto-recruit for like the first half. And then when that list gets down to like 50, then we'll take over. I don't know. But they just went up by 14. No, 15. I mean, I was talking about, but they're just moving it down, moving it right down. We're going to begin to the 25. See, we're moving it in spots. I mean, we've got 183 yards on the ground, so we can run the dang on ball. We just can't. And I really don't regret the rant I had from last game because I mean I know the developers are nice people, but this is, really you can't. Fourth down, we're going to go for it. Well, there we go. AKH, if you're watching, look, dude, I appreciate you pumping up the series. It's been a boon for the channel. And but I gotta be honest too. I mean, I don't feel I'm doing the service if I just, say, oh, everything's great here. And by the way, this bears mentioning, I have no relationship with Wolverine Studios. I don't work there. I've never beta tested. I mean, I've been a part of early access programs, but I've never beta tested anything. So I mean, I have no skin in the game. But I would like to see this. I would like to see this be better than Madden. I really would. And it's not going to do that as long as AI coaches are making dumb decisions, or as long as, there's enough penalties for half a season in one game, or as long as you just, I'll be honest, the realism just isn't there. All right, let's watch the rest of the drive. We're making first downs. Okay, we're matriculating that ball down the field. We got a second down and goal at the 4. No, first and goal at the 4. Oh, we got stopped before he got started. Selby's doing well. I mean, we need to just feed him the ball. There we go. There we go, Selby. We're gonna go for 2, right? No, we shouldn't. Because a 1-pointer makes it an 8. Yeah, okay. 1 point keeps it an 8. 1 point keeps it an 8, a 1-score game. I mean, we could have gone down by 7, but we could just, if it fails, we're down by 2 scores. So that was a good decision. Okay, now let's see if we can play defense. I get a bit cranky here, but honestly, look, even if we lose, we were 4-7, and after 3 quarters, we're within 8 points of the number 19 team in the nation. That's nothing to sneeze at. But it's, the problem isn't so much that we're going to finish with 4 or 5 wins. The problem is we had an opportunity. I mean, we could have been a 6-win team. The opportunities were there, and I think there were a few games where we just got shafted. So you think, well, at least you were in a position to get shafted. You improved, and the team has improved. So I'd be philosophical about it. I mean, I think I've turned teams around before, and those were in competitive leagues. I played at Washington State, the first league I was ever in, and I came in. We were 3-9 my first year, and we were winning Rose Bowls by the time I was done. So it can happen. But I also don't think the team was as bad as the College State team is now. It was a better team. It was a decent team when I took them over. I just was an inexperienced coach. I think they were probably capable of being a 9 or 10 win team all along. This one is just devoid of talent. Did we get a first down? We did. Okay. Wow. So let's watch this. We got 11 minutes left. We're down by 1 score. I mean, if we could get in and tie the game here. The running game is doing well. You see, I said we gotta run the ball more, and here we go. Now we got BB. BB, all right, my running port. What was that? That was that was QB dash right. Okay, see, we run the ball now. We don't make those mistakes. Coburn's not doing well. It's 21 for 39. We missed the 2-pointer. It's Coburn's 21 for 39. The problem is he's got 2 interceptions to go with that. Okay. So we still got to get the ball back one more time. We can do it. There's 10 minutes left. Okay. Come on. Third down. Let's stop them. Can we get him? Can we get him? Can we get him? Ooh, just about. Yep. Barely. But it's going to be 4th and 1. All right, we're going to get the ball back again with a chance. All we need is a field goal, man. Just get down. Well, of course, there's still 9 minutes left, but get that field goal and take the lead. Just kind of use up the time. Get down there within like 3 minutes. Kick the field goal and don't take sacks. Oh dear! If we have to give the ball back, we may get in trouble because. By the time we get the ball back ourselves, we could be under 3 minutes. So see, here we go. We gotta stop them, and we gotta stop them fairly quickly. We can maybe afford 1 first down, and that's it. Well, there's the 1. We gotta stop. We gotta make them go 3 and out from here, because the problem is they're gonna start bleeding down the clock. We gotta get them. We only need a field goal, but we need time to do that. 2nd and 6. Another first down. I think we made the adjustments to cycle players in and out more, but we're getting tired late in the game. We're having to put in substitutions, and we can't play defense when we need to, and that's really the story of the season. We can't. I mean, look, we've held them to 7 points the second half. So I guess I can't be too down. I mean, we gave up 24 points the first half, and 7 of those were on a pick 6. So really, our defense gave up 17 in the first half and 7 in this half. Unnecessary roughness on us, of course. I mean, if they get into the end zone here, it's probably over. Not real. Well, if we had a good team, it wouldn't be over, but. That's probably it. That's the season. That's 39 points with 3 minutes left. I mean, in a normal team, in a normal game, we would hurry up down the field. We'd get in the touchdown. We'd get the touchdown. We'd get at least a chance at an onside kick. The problem is, as I've said before, the play calling by the CPU in 2-minute drills is terrible. I mean, terrible would be a compliment. Because look at what we're doing. We're running the ball here. And I guess you can say, well, we need 2 scores, and we're throwing dinky-dank passes. And this is the problem, guys. I don't care how you put all the overrides you want. It's not gonna help. Oh, and that's it. I've seen enough. Within 9 points, but that's not really going to cut it. I mean, we could have and should have won this. All right, where are we now? Okay. Let's actually. How much time we got left in the episode? We got some time. I'll tell you what. I know we haven't recruited for this week yet, but let's just go ahead and sim. Oh, we already simmed week 15. Okay, well, let me go ahead and do the rest of the show scores. And I think we'll see what we can do recruiting-wise. I think we might have one more episode just to kind of finish the recruiting for the season. I mean, the recruiting list is getting smaller at this point anyway, so I don't think it's going to take that long. I might even do it offline and just No, I think we should do one more. We should do one more episode to round out the season. I don't want this to be the last one. And again, once we wrap up the season, I will continue this series because if we had won a bowl game, got 8 wins and a bowl game, I think I might have just paused the series completely. But I think I really want to see us succeed, have some success. And I don't have an actual benchmark of what that would look like. My God, 84-21. Woo! Miami. Well, it's UMass. Okay. We never lost the game that badly. Well, remind us never to play Miami. So let's see what we can do in terms of recruiting. Let's look at our inbox. Recruiting summary. Oh, we got a few commits. Why did we get a 2-star defensive tackle? Morales. Well, these are the types of players we're going to get, guys. Taylor might not be too bad. Okay, let's see where we are. I think we're going to throw out the position list at this point. I'm just getting as many good players as we can. We're down to 15. I think we did get a 4-star player, didn't we? Or am I imagining things? Oh, we did. Okay, Johnny Dobson. So we got this guy. So he's going to be good. Doubles as glue. Above average potential. I mean, there we go. So, there's some bright spots in our. Oh, he's number 1 in Colorado. The number 1 ranked player in Colorado. That's not bad. Maybe we should go for more high-ranked players close to home. The problem is there aren't a whole lot of those. Let's see. Let's see where we are here. Targets, actions. So we got mostly cools and colds. I think we're looking at best player available at this point, except for punter. We don't need any more punters. So let's remove those. We just have the defensive end, defensive tackle, and corner. Maybe I don't want to throw out that list. Hang on a second. Let me look at our recruiting list here. Well, punter's out. We got a defensive tackle. We got a did we get a quarterback this time around? No, because we only got 1 corner. So we still need a corner. Defensive end. Well, we got. Oh wait, I'm looking at targets. Wilkins. I don't think he's a guy we signed this time around. Maybe. All right, I have to go back to the inbox again. All right. Oh, okay, Wilkins and Swang. So basically, we filled our list. That's a good news. Position-wise, we have fulfilled our shopping list. Which means at this point, we could just go for best player available. Just any good players that we can get. We're not even going to worry about position anymore. Let's official visit everyone that we have left. That's a lot. We went from 3.10 to 3.94. All right. Anyone left who has not been home visited? Oh, I thought I saw one. No. Okay. Let's contact everyone. Why not? I'm not going to bother putting anyone else on the list at this point because we filled all the position. We filled all the spots position wise, and unless there's someone who we have a really good chance of, you know what? Let's go with uncommitted. Can we get this guy William German? Well, I'll tell you something. It's 4 stars, but only 1 offer. if that offer is from one of these guys, I don't think. Okay, so yeah, let's find some 3-star players with 0 offers. What do you say? Some of them we have hidden. Manuel Floyd. Huh. It's not apparent to me why we got rid of him. Let's unhide him. Benjamin Bork. We don't really need another tackle. I mean, yeah. Undersized plus C at pass blocking. So we'll leave him off. Long Herbert. You want to give a second chance to any of these guys? Yeah, let's unhide him. I'm gonna not be as concerned about weight and size. I mean, they say you want tackles over 300, but honestly, beggars can't be choosers at this point. If they're 297 and they look like they're willing to sign with us, top school's Utah. I think we ought to look into it. Jeffrey Stroop kicker. Oh, we didn't get a kicker. Well, there were no kickers on our list. We've got so much competition for him, though. And I don't know that he's going to be... I mean, he's the number 1 kicker in the country. I don't know if he's going to be much better than who we have. All right, I'm just going through hiddens first. Then we'll come back. Williams Smith. All right, unhide. Matthew Fuentes. Run blocking is D. No. Anyone else? Who is that? Andrew Lanning. We don't really need fullbacks, though. Although, I'll tell you, he's not bad. We don't need fullbacks. Noel Gallo. A lot of offensive tackles here. Interesting. Hasn't been visited. C and pass and run blocking and undersized. No. The 294 I can live with, but C's in pass and run blocking, no. Okay. Now, we're not worried about position anymore. I don't care about position. Just anyone we can get. So why'd you keep the fullback hidden? Because we don't need fullback. Anyone at any position except fullback. Okay. Look, let's sort this by... Yeah, these guys don't have offers yet. So we do scouting. We don't have scouting information on too many of these players. Fan favorite. We didn't do scouting on a lot of these guys. That's a problem. Okay. I don't want to bring in a whole lot of new players into the list right now. So let's just look at some of these top guys here. Philip Wilkins. Oh wait, he's still on our list. Okay, well never mind. We put enough tackles back on the list. Let's start with this guy. Carmelo Montano. Ed. Auto assign. Speed A+. Okay. I mean, we're okay at running back of all things, but yeah, particularly defensive players and quarterbacks. In fact, let's actually filter by a few positions. Jamie Young, add, auto assign, back. Okay, well there you go. Okay, accuracy C, that's not great. Delivers with zip. No. Alves, arm C-, I can live with. Maybe one more. Again, I don't want to make this too crowded. We're just seeing who else we can get here. I mean, if we can, I don't want to go too far below 1,000 in rank. Anyway, Rojas, Clark, and Darling. Let's see. Well, maybe we'll add all of them and just see who looks best for the initial scouting. I mean, they all look pretty decent. Okay, let's... Corner, we got a good cornerback. I know we need defensive players desperately. Let's go to linebacker. Okay, so we got some top 1,000 players still. In fact, we got someone with one offer. We'll look at him. Sheldon Scully. I'm just, at this point, we're just saying, hey, let's see who we can find. Let's look for those diamonds in the rough. David Capps. See, we asked a decent, not, okay, Patton's not going to work. Sheldon Scully. Tackling speed, okay, there we go. Go a few more. Maybe two, James Lee. Charles Rosado. Now remember, this is with report or certainty none, and I'm aware of that, but that's, you know, these could change, but I don't think they're likely to change upward, put it that way. Because we need defensive players. We need good... Let's do one more position, and that's defensive end. Although we don't really have much... Okay, we have a couple players we can look at here. Sturm and Middleton. Middleton probably won't. So he has good size. I don't have to say that. Maybe. I don't know. Leopoldo Sturm. Tackling F. Oh boy. You know, he might 251. He might be convertible to linebacker. Who knows? No, actually, I take that back. You can't put an F tackler at linebacker. Jeez. No, I'm gonna do hide target. I'm not. F in tackling. I'm sorry. I know. Again, I know that's report certainty none. I realize that. I don't know. Paul Adams. Okay, there you go. That's not bad. And a lot of these players don't have any offers yet. I mean, that's why I'm doing this. If they had offers, any offers... Oh, see, this guy's BYU, Auburn. I don't know. Maybe... I haven't been looking at their top schools. Auburn, BYU is not... okay, see, this guy's got Heath Price, Purdue... let's find someone with no... Oh, wait, these guys are on our list already. This guy... Merrill Potter, none. See, there's another one. Montana, too. We could go for location for him. All right. That's it for there. Now let's do one more thing. We'll go to all positions, and we'll just sort here. It's interesting. Like, a lot of zero offer players, I guess anyone... These are people who haven't been signed at this point. Anyway, Summerlin. I'll skip tackles, because I think we have enough of them on our radar. Montano. Oh, Montano's already... What? Oh, Manuel Floyd. Let's see. Brad Bolton. Harold Lung. We don't really need fullback. Oh, what the heck. No, he could be good. Corey Martin. Juan Daniels. Good size. Speed is D, but that's okay. Yeah, all right, there you go. See, we're fine. We might be finding some diamonds in the rough here, guys. Thomas Lemieux. We have enough running backs. I think we got Aaron Oh, I got it just for the name Hostetler. It's a Hostetler. I wonder if he's related to Jeff Hostetler. Oh, man. Jeff Hostetler, 1990 Giants. That Super Bowl, I apologize to any Bills fans out there, but oh my God, was he the hero? I know they don't think that in Buffalo, but anyway. Um, Interview player. Okay. Guard, pass. Yeah, okay. We can keep Benjamin Bork. We already. Paul Wilson, free safety. Okay. Cruz. All right. Idaho, we got a good chance. He's very close. 619 miles, that's reasonable. I haven't been looking at the top schools. I should have been doing that. But, maybe I'll remove them if they have too many top schools. Willie Smith, Humphil. We're down to John Calendar. How far down on the list are we at this point? John Calendar. I feel like we're starting a new recruiting season over again. But, I mean, I'm not pleased with the guys we've been getting. Overall, we've gotten some pretty good ones. But where's Calendar? Oh, he's only down here. We'll go a few more. Paul Stoker? BYU, UCLA, no. Campos? I think we already... No. Oh. Timmons, tight end. Oh, wait, no, forget it. He's got too many. Yeah, never mind. Theodore Jewell, Utah. Randolph, wide receiver. We actually could do with a couple of wide receivers. Jewell. Okay. Utah. Yeah, I didn't see that, but John Randolph. Oh, we already have John Randolph. We have John Randolph on our list already. Okay. Oh, Speed of C? You know what? No. Dale Rice, Arthur Sue, Bauman. Too many teams. Glenn Coate. I mean, running back is one of our strengths. It has what it was even last year. Stephen Lane. Damon Lassiter. No top schools. Speed B, hands B plus. Okay, and I know those could change, but Leopoldo Sturm's already on there. Marcus Outlaw. Okay, I think that's enough. I don't want to go. Let's not make a whole new recruiting class from scratch. Okay, so we're back up to 33. And I think all we're going to do at this point, I'm just going to do the initial... We already set up with the initial auto... what do you call it? Auto points, that's what I meant. We've already done that for all of them. So really, all that's left to do is set up the interviews and the contacts, and... we can phone call most of them. I'll set up some home visits. I can't home visit everyone, but I think we'll call the video there. You know what? Actually, let's do the home. Let's see who we want to do a home visit for. Carmelo Montanto. I think we want to do a home visit for him. Manuel Floyd already. We may be able to home visit most. I don't know how many. Wait, we had like 15 before. And we 32, so we probably added 18. So that's not quite enough for a home visit for everyone. Juan Daniels, Hostetler. Yeah, let's more we good. Paul Wilson. Paul Wilson, we're gonna do. Leaves us 12. Jerry Cruz, Jesse Hubbard. We'll do one of those two. Jerry Cruz, top school, Oklahoma State. Let's do Jesse Hubbard. Hubbard. Some of these guys did. Long Herbert, Lassiter. Sheldon Scully. Yeah, I like him. William Smith. We already... Okay, David Capps. Okay. Middleton. Forney, I know we've done already. Middleton's good. Forney's already on our list. James Lee. And Charles Rosado. Rosado, his top school is Clemson. But again, he doesn't have any offers yet. But I'll give it to Lee for now. Like I said, we can't do it. We've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 7 left. I think, well, you know what? Let's see. Well, we want to save some for the quarterbacks. Definitely for the quarterbacks. So let's do Jamie Young. Accuracy is C. Maybe I'll skip him for now, but Scott Alves. Yeah. Bobby Rojas. I skipped Paul Adams, I know. Bobby Rojas. Yes. Clifford Clark. Yep. That might be enough for quarterbacks. Let's see. Oh, we got one more. John Darling. Yeah, let's do him. Okay. Sylvia. Some of these we already... Larry Bryce. Oh, he doesn't need a home visit. Okay. How many do we have left? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 3 more. Charles Rosado. Let's use one for him. 2 more. Jamie Young. Oh, what the hell? He's got Ave arm, and accuracy could come up. Yeah, okay. Let's do Young. I think that's 1 more. He's going to be someone without interview, because those are the ones we just added. Well, let's see. So how many? There's only 3, 4, 5, 6 of them left. Aaron Hostetler. Oh, why not? Your name's Hostetler. I probably shouldn't do this. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, yeah, we got the right one. Okay. All that's left to do is put in the interviews and contacts and phone calls. I'll do that offline. Thank you for joining. We're going to have one more. Obviously, there's no bowl game for us. So we're going to have one more episode where we kind of tie up the loose ends for the season, and then we'll see where we go from there. I think by then I will have made a decision as to what the next game is going to be on this channel. I'm really curious to try out those other modes in DDS Pro, but I also want to branch out a little bit too. The nice thing about Franchise Hockey Manager is that's pretty low maintenance. We can go through a season pretty quickly because there's a lot of things like scouting that take a long time, but you can reliably leave those to the AI. So that'll probably work out pretty well. Okay. Thanks for watching. I should have said this earlier, but please like and subscribe. We've gotten a few new subscribers in the last week. That's great. And I just want to keep this thing growing and, as much as we can. All right. I'll see you in the next episode. Ta for now.